Hi folks, welcome to the Rane booth at NAMM 2018. We have a lot of really cool things here at the show, of course, but nothing is cooler than what we have in the Rane booth. At least that's our perspective on the whole thing. We have the Rane 72 here at the show. We have the Rane 12 here at the show. The Rane 12 is a turntable, but hey, there's no needle on it. So it's a fantastic turntable that's designed specifically for controlling your Serato DJ Pro. Now, Serato DJ Pro is the latest from Serato, and this is the first bit of kit that'll actually be compatible with that system. So we have a high torque motor going on inside here. Like I said, it's a traditional turntable, and it works in every way, shape, or form like a traditional turntable, except for, of course, again, the tone arm. I'm able to move the record back and forth, and able to get some sound when we turn up the mixer here. Here we go, yep. So get some sound out of it. So complete control over what's going on with the track itself. Do my back spins. I can put a butter rug under here if I want to. I can customize the vinyl on the top of it. Essentially the way this works is there is a high torque motor down here. It's 5.3 torque. And the vinyl on the top is independent of that motor, and basically is attached to a little encoder underneath there. It's got 900 slots on the disc that's underneath there, and then 2 offset encoders give us 3,600 ticks of resolution per revolution of the platter. So as I'm spinning around here, like I said, I can do back spins and customize all this. I can kill the motor, and it'll wind down just like a traditional turntable. I can bring it back up to speed again, start my motor again. Again, it's a turntable. It really is. If I want to jump through the track on the back, I have a touch strip on the back here that allows me to move through the track back and forth. I can switch it over, and I have a hot cue mode on the back here. And I can jump through my track that way as well. So this is the Rane 12 system. Like I said, turntable, same size as a turntable, feels like a turntable. The only difficulty for you at the end of the night may be remembering not to take off the tone arm, because there's no longer a tone arm to skip. There's no longer a tone arm to break or needles to break, and no more rumble on stage or anything else like that that you currently experience with the turntables that you might have now. Now, all of this is connected to the Rane 72, which is the brand new flagship mixer from Rane. This mixer is designed with all the best audio circuitry. We use this audio circuitry from the MP 2015 mixer that we developed several years ago, and that, as the industry knows, is one of the best mixers, if not the best mixer, for DJs on the market today. Inside the mixer, we've taken our existing mag technology, our mag fader technology, and we've improved the technology by adding the mag 3 fader system. So we have 3 mag 3 faders inside this, and inside each one of the faders, we have the super magnet inside the fader area itself. Now that super magnet is something that is really important to us, because on screen, I'm going to be able to actually set my cut-in points for the fader itself. In addition to all of that, I also have a super magnet near this top rail. That's my tension adjustment. All 3 faders have this, and I can adjust the tension so it's super loose. So we ship it from the factory on the crossfader to be 5 grams of force going either way. Or I can set it to be a little bit tighter just by moving the magnet closer to the rail with the up faders, and that gets set to 22 grams of force from the factory. So this is the brand new Mag 3 fader system. Probably the most obvious thing, though, you can see on the mixer when you see it is this capacitive touch screen in the center. Now, the capacitive touch screen actually allows me to jump through the track. It also allows me to control effects. I can find my songs. I'm going to go over to the deck over here, and I'm going to take a song, load it up over here. All right, so we have this fantastic Rane 72 mixer going on right now, and of course we just talked about the fact that we have the moving waveforms and the fact that I can select songs. So after I select the songs that I have and I add it to my deck over here and whatnot, I might want to use this great capacitive touch screen for adding effects and things like that as well. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add a little bit of an echo going on over here. So my echo effect is perfectly beat aligned with the track that's currently playing. I have some metal toggles here that I can latch in the up position. And there you go. I have my echo out basically latched on. Now, if I want to, I can layer some other effects with that as well. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take my Serato effects, because I'm going to layer all my Serato effects along with the internal Flex Effects engine. So we'll turn that on. And now I'm adjusting the level, of course, of my Serato effect coming in. I can layer all this stuff So I can do all of that basically by activating my Serato effects on top of my Flex Effects engine that's going on inside here. Now on top of all that, I also have access to a touch screen here where I can adjust my effects just by moving my finger across the screen. Another cool way of working with this capacitive touch screen on the Rane 72. Now, if that isn't enough, I also have the ability to control my effects through the pads below down here. And these effects, all these effects, when the computer's not hooked up, are perfectly available for your vinyl as well. So if I go down to my pad effects down here, let's say maybe I want to do a little bit of an echo again, but now I'm going to do it with the pads. And that was the end of the track. All right. So, and a little echo. Maybe I want to do a wind down. Do that with the pads as well. So I have pad effects down here, and on top of all that, I'm not really a scratch DJ, so I don't got that skill with my fingers to be able to go back and forth on the crossfader and do all those cool effects. But I can fake it really well because I have this thing called basically fader effects. And by holding down the button on the fader effects, in the BPM, in the speed of the BPM, I'm able to add cutting and things like that using the pads themselves. Now, of course, most of the time I'll be using this with Serato DJ Pro hooked up to it. And in those situations, maybe I need some transport control. And that's very unique in the mixer right now. So I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to stop my track. And I'm going to start my track all by using the pads. In fact, I can do that with the 12s on or off. I have complete control over what's going on. So the 12 is off right now. I'll stop the track. I'll start the track again. I have pitch control, I have speed control, I have sync control, all those things built into the Rane 72. I'm just going to turn on the 12 over here again. I'm going to select my deck. And now I have full control over what I'm doing, again, with the 12. So I don't need the pads anymore, but they're there if I need them. So if I have needle breaks, if there's any rumble on stage or anything like that, or with my turntables, if I'm not using the 12s, I don't have to worry about turntables anymore. I can do everything from the mixer itself. So this is the Rane 72 mixer. These are the Rane 12s, and they're available this spring.